chants are still Ruto must go. We are going to be coming to you, Sam. Hold that thought. Raymond, I trust that you can hear me now. Raymond, good afternoon. We are still trying to get a hold of Raymond to tell us more. I can see there is that tear gas, I think, being dispersed there from Thika Road. But Raymond is going to be giving us a clear picture of exactly what is happening. Raymond, good afternoon. I trust you can hear me now.
Good afternoon. We are coming to you live from Thika Road. And police have visibly been overpowered by protesters here. As you can see from the live pictures on your screens, police have been pushed back all the way from Rousters roundabout back up onto Allsops, where they are visibly trying to battle protesters. But the protesters are in large numbers spread throughout all lanes from the inner and the outer lanes of Thika Road. The situation here is not looking very nice, but there's a lot of action. Protesters trying to visibly push the police back further, all the way to where we were earlier on at the exit to Lamada Hotel, that's KCA. But the action here is on. It seems like it just began. Protesters were held up at Roasters, but police have now been overpowered and pushed back all the way to Allsops. We'll keep monitoring and giving you live pictures. These are large numbers of protesters who are coming all the way from Githurai, some as far as Eastern Bypass from the interviews we've been conducting on the ground. And so the situation is as it is, as you can see on your screens.
Well, Raymond will be joining us, but as you can see there, tear gas being dispersed. I believe that is almost on your way to Allsops, past Garden City. I see that they are moving because they are all the way. We started with them. The possession, we started with it from Githurai there. I believe that they are past Garden City on the way to Allsops, as they seem to be determined to make their way to the central business district, where they expect to join other protesters, all their fellow comrades in this heart of the city CBD. Of course, we are on that bit there. You can see most of them are just carrying the flag of Kenya, marching peacefully, actually. We're not seeing any commotion, but all we're seeing is the white smoke, meaning the tear gas there is something else. Raymond is going to be joining us for more. Sam, I was asking you about the chance of the president must go a year later. Remember last year, guys asked him to step down. He got into their heat. He dropped the finance bill. He brought in experts that will help him run his government. 1 year later, the chants are still ongoing. Yeah. What is the problem? What is the missing link that the president is missing from his youth?
Yeah, okay. Before I get into that, I would like to first say that you are in full consensus with the place on maybe the statement by the Standard Media. In simple terms, or maybe to finalize or summarize the statement, is that the statement by the Communication Authority of Kenya is null and void. Back to your question, 1 year later, the rising chance of Ruto must go. It is a clear demonstration of the growing public frustrations over unfulfilled promises, the rising cost of living, and increased government insensitivity. And 1 year down the line, the Ruto must go chants have grown. And they have grown from Ruto must go to 1 term, others saying half term, you know. And clearly, it is true that the government is really missing out on many points. The recent reports by the Auditor General about the unexplained expenditures and gross losses from the government with no arrest and no convictions shows that as a country you are heading in the wrong direction, especially when the gross domestic debt or maybe the debt levels of the country have inflated and have ballooned. And what keeps bothering me back in my mind is that yes, the national debt has ballooned, but again, we still have some gaps, especially in the national sectors such as education. In the education sector, setup, we saw missing